Hello traders, this is Mr. Golden. Well, let's analyze the market. We have a new Sunday now. First of all, how to open some positions, how to look at the schedule. I always analyze how the previous Sunday ended, where was the price delivered, and where can we expect it to be delivered later in the new week. So let's start with the DXY chart. DXY is a conditional chart of the US dollar, meaning it is directly a pair that correlates with our main asset for trading, which is EUR USD. So if DXY moves down, then the EUR chart moves up, and vice versa. I mean, it is a negative correlation for these two assets. That is why it is important to consider always when analyzing in the long term. However, when choosing some positions on certain assets, we always pay attention to these two graphs. Okay, if you look at the DXY chart, I set up black and white candles on a gray background for myself because it is much more visually pleasing. Keep in mind, you can also use these settings to make the chart easier for you both emotionally and visually. Okay, let's see where the price of DXY has been moved. As you can see, I have enabled the daily time frame. Let's switch to the weekly time frame and see. As you can see, last week we reached this low. Let's mark it. What kind of low is this? This low is for 23 years. So as you can see, the price has been in this range for a very long time. Accordingly, this is a historically important level for us. The price reached it, but failed to close below it. Accordingly, what do I expect for the new week for this asset? As you can see, we have a number of established inefficiencies here. Let's mark it. Meaning, the primary priority for this asset will be long-term movement with the aim of filling and rebalancing the schedule. This is what we can expect as of now. What is happening right this second? The price is simply accumulating positions before further release on the news. This week we will have CPI inside, which, in principle, should make a key delivery of the asset into this short zone, so in the ineffectiveness of the short value. In other words, we have determined that DXY is long for us. So what about the euro? Let's open the EUR asset. EUR, USD. Let's open the daily time frame as well. Let's delete everything current and draw again. What do we see in terms of the euro? For the EUR, we see a similar situation. The price has renewed a historically significant range, going beyond its limits from above, breaking through its high, and anchored above it. We can predict some further growth, but this is not so important for us yet. So we are brought to the key liquidity level of the 2023 range. On the daily chart, we also have inefficiency in the form of the fair value gap below, which is the primary and main target for me this Sunday, meaning where I will basically aim and direct our assets. So let's look at the situation more locally if we understand that we are only interested in the short-term direction of movement, because for longs we are now at too high premium. Accordingly, we will also look for some kind of short movement. Let's open the hourly one. See what's going on here. On the hourly time frame. On the hourly time frame, we also see price consolidation, which in principle at the moment, since the opening of the week, current has not led us to any liquid zone. It simply moves in a flat backside movement. However, our priority for short delivery remains relevant. Let's sign this array. 1 day, FVG. Okay, let's move to an earlier time frame and see if we can identify any positions right now. Now we have Tuesday, the New York session, right in the middle of it. As you can see, the price basically does not show any valid movement to take short positions. However, our action plan remains relevant. Therefore, I think that either during this session or at the opening of tomorrow's session, I will continue my short plan and continue to push the price lower. Let's go to the pocket option platform, open a couple of EUR, USD and see what happens here. On a smaller time frame, for example. 5 minutes. Just so you understand that we can watch the graph both there and there. As you can see, the chart is quite blurred. The short trend persists. However, the volatility of candles in both directions does not dispose us to open any positions in the short direction. That is, we will most likely skip this day with such ideas and will implement this position already on Wednesday with priority in the short direction in order to achieve one-day fair value gap, after which we will already be able to consider either the disability of this inefficiency and the continuation of the price in the short direction, or we will receive resistance, or rather support for the continuation of our long positions. This was an overview of what is happening in the market as of now and what trading ideas are waiting for you. So, see you in the next video, where I will already implement some of the trading scenarios. By the way, we also have a Telegram channel where you'll find a lot of valuable information regarding trading. Through this channel, we provide access to our tools, the Golden Bot powered by AI, which delivers 50 to 100 signals per day with an accuracy of approximately 80% plus. A VIP channel where you'll not only receive signals but also detailed analysis of each trade, along with exclusive educational materials. Additionally, we have a premium channel where our core team offers support to help individuals become independent, successful traders. If you prefer not to learn or trade yourself, you can join copy trading and automatically copy our trades. In general, you'll find useful content, and we regularly hold contests and tournaments for our most active subscribers. Subscribe to our Telegram channel, and we wish you good luck and profit.